is who joins when she can.
Right.
The
journey.
intention was, like I said, to have it every Thursday. Her intention was to, update every Thursday, right? The journey of this cancer diagnosis. She got in touch with me yesterday and said, "Hey, Dawn, do you think that we can do Tuesday? And also Troy, we're doing Troy's Ozempic journey.
Oh yeah.
That's been a
seen
hot
him in a while.
minute. Yeah, it's been a hot minute. But I don't like to dictate, for people when they're on their journey. It's their journey.
Right.
And what you want to share, and if you want to have a platform to share your journey on, I'm here for that, 100%.
Right.
So with Troy, he's just been busy, and there's been, like some time between doctors and stuff like that. So he's going to come in, depending on what because Liz has got to go tomorrow to I believe the oncologist, and they're going to go over the results of her biopsy. This is what my impression is. It could be completely wrong. I don't know. I don't want to misspeak, but that's what I think. And then she's said if she feels well enough after her doctor's appointment that she would be happy to come here and give everybody an update. I know there's a lot of people waiting for that update.
Oh yeah. That first one y'all did was great. I like that one.
Yeah, she's a phenomenal human. I just respect her so much. I just don't want her to feel obligated to something that she, was her idea originally.
Right.
To document that. And like I said last time, if she wants to use this platform to do that, I am honored and more than willing to
yeah, I mean, that can reach out to a lot of people too, dealing with certain situations regarding hers.
And I think with her situation, one of her main points is, listen, I got this diagnosis. It was just kind of like, I'm sick. I go to the doctor, and literally at the ER, they're like, all right, stage 4 pancreatic cancer metastasized to the lungs. What? And nobody here is an oncologist. Like nobody here can really say that. Nothing's been biopsied. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But it just shows you how quickly you can go from just being like, gosh, I'm so, like bloated or whatever. So of course, this is something kind of new to her because, like she was saying in her first episode of her podcast,
mm-hmm.
She said, that she went through it with her mother having pancreatic cancer.
Cancer is not something passed down, is it?
So. There's, as long as cancer's been around and all this cancer research that people are paying money into and stuff like this, and we still don't know, that's a little sus.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. So what do? We just deal with the cards you've been dealt. So she did witness her mom go through that pancreatic cancer. However, everybody's journey is different. And see, with pancreatic cancer, if it metastasizes to other organs in your body, for example, your lungs, it puts it at a different stage. Okay. Mm-hmm. So she was in a couple weeks ago to get a biopsy done of the nodules on her lungs. It has been quite some time she's been waiting on these results. And she hasn't received the results of the biopsy. Because if they're just sort of benign nodules, she will not be at stage 4. And that stage process is critical to know.
Right.
To make sure, like, what if it's not metastasized to her lungs, right? And then it's just, like, those are just, nodules for whatever other reason. It could be rheumatoid, right. People with rheumatoid arthritis can get those nodules. There's a lot of different reasons why you could have nodules on your lungs. Are they benign? Or is it due to the pancreatic cancer? So what obviously we're hoping for is that it's not coming from the pancreas. It didn't come from the pancreas, and it did not metastasize to her lungs. That being said, that would mean she's not stage 4 pancreatic cancer,
right?
Because it hasn't metastasized anywhere.
So would that be what, stage 3?
It might be 2 or 3. I don't know. Something less than stage 4, which would in turn give her more time, because there's no cure for cancer, but. And it'll also kind of probably sway her decision to either get chemo or not. And it's a lot to take in. So I get why Liz is like, if I can make it, I'll make it. If I'm good physically, mentally, then I will do that. But there's a lot of people that are waiting for her, because she's got like a fan club.
Yeah.
And little did she know it, but there's a lot of people that have just respected her for being her throughout the course of her 78 years of life. And, you just sometimes just don't know it until you make that a public thing. And it's how brave of her to do that.
Oh, yeah,
right.
Definitely.
For me, I feel like that is such a brave thing to do. And like I'll go back to where I started. I have a tendency to do this, kind of go off point.
I do it all
but
the
on
time.
point. Even though she went through this with her mom, everybody's got their own stuff. And so why not, she wants to like pick up the phone and Google, what's going to happen at this point when I find out, what's going to happen at this point, at this stage.
That's scary.
What's the timeline of events?
Googling
she wants
stuff.
to know.
Yeah.
And so she's going to be the champion, the real MVP.
Yeah.
And she's going to put down what she's experienced, all the way from being, asymptomatic to what she's experienced with symptoms, not knowing that it's pancreatic cancer, finding out that she got pancreatic cancer, what happened after the diagnosis, what happened after the biopsy. She wants people to be able to learn from this, which that is Liz. That is just who she is, and that's something to be respected, I feel.
Oh, for sure.